was the early afternoon of a sunny July day when 21-year-old Nicole Johnson found herself cruising down a quiet road in her brand-new luxury car. The car, a sleek black Mercedes-Benz, was a gift from her parents for her academic achievements and hard work. Nicole, an honors student at a prestigious university, had earned a scholarship and was known for her dedication and resilience. She had spent countless nights studying, balancing her coursework with extracurricular activities, and her parents had wanted to reward her for all her efforts. The car was more than just a vehicle. It was a symbol of her perseverance and the bright future that lay ahead of her. Nicole sat in her car, her hands gripping the steering wheel tightly. She tried to steady her breathing, but her mind was racing. She had never been in trouble with the law before, and the thought of being accused of something she didn't do was overwhelming. She glanced at her phone, wondering if she should call her parents, but decided to wait until she knew more about what was happening. After a few minutes, which felt like an eternity to Nicole, Officer Harris returned. "Step out of the car, ma'am," he instructed. "Why? What's going on?" Nicole asked, her voice trembling. "We've received a report about a stolen vehicle that matches your car's description," he said, opening her door. "You need to come with me for questioning." "But this car isn't stolen. It's mine. My parents bought it for me," Nicole protested, tears welling up in her eyes. "Step out of the car now," he insisted, grabbing her arm and pulling her out. Nicole complied, but her mind was a whirlwind of emotions. "This has to be a mistake," she thought. "I've done nothing wrong." As Officer Harris placed her in handcuffs, she felt a surge of humiliation and fear. Neighbors and passersby began to gather, watching the scene unfold. Nicole's face burned with embarrassment as she was led to the patrol car, her head held low. At the local police station, Nicole was questioned for hours. She repeatedly explained that the car was hers, a gift from her parents, and she had all the necessary documentation to prove it. Despite her explanations, the officers treated her with suspicion and skepticism. They asked her the same questions over and over, as if trying to catch her in a lie. Nicole felt like she was trapped in a nightmare, unable to wake up. Protests were organized, demanding accountability and justice. The story became a national headline, highlighting the systemic issues within law enforcement. The police department, under intense scrutiny, launched an internal investigation. Officer Harris, who had initially dismissed Nicole's pleas, found himself facing disciplinary action. The investigation revealed that he had acted on an unverified tip and had failed to follow proper procedures. In the following months, the case went to court. Nicole, with the support of her family and legal team, testified about the traumatic experience and the emotional toll it had taken on her. The court ruled in favor of Nicole, awarding her a substantial settlement and mandating the police department to implement mandatory training on racial sensitivity and proper arrest procedures. Officer Harris, reflecting on his actions, felt a deep sense of regret. He had let his biases cloud his judgment and had caused unnecessary pain to an innocent young woman. As part of the settlement, he was required to undergo extensive training and counseling. The incident also led to broader changes within the police department. New protocols were established to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. Officers were trained to handle situations with more care and respect, ensuring that citizens' rights were protected. For Nicole, the journey to healing was long and arduous. She struggled with anxiety and mistrust toward law enforcement. However, with the unwavering support of her family and community, she gradually began to rebuild her confidence. She sought therapy to help her process the trauma and worked tirelessly to focus on her studies and future goals. 3 years later, Nicole stood on the stage at her university's graduation ceremony. She had persevered through adversity and had emerged stronger and more determined. As she delivered her valedictorian speech, she spoke about the importance of justice, equality, and resilience. "We must continue to fight for a world where everyone is treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their race or background," Nicole said, her voice filled with conviction. "Our experiences shape us, but they do not define us. We have the power to create change and build a better future for all." The audience erupted in applause, inspired by Nicole's words and her incredible journey. Among the crowd, her parents beamed with pride. knowing that their daughter had not only overcome a great injustice, but had also become a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. In the end, the incident that had once shattered Nicole's world became a catalyst for change, both within her community and beyond. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, courage and determination could lead to a brighter, more just future. Nicole's story served as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of standing up for what is right. As she stepped off the stage, diploma in hand, Nicole felt a sense of closure and hope. She knew that her journey was far from over, but she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With her family by her side and a renewed sense of purpose, Nicole Johnson was determined to make a difference in the world, one step at a time.